Good morning, children. Today we will continue the chapter Human Body, the Circulatory System. So we are discussing about the conditions related to the improper functioning of the heart. There are three conditions which are most effective to the health of a person. One is palpitations, cardiac arrest, and hypertension. Okay. So one important part of our body is circulatory system. Okay. Here blood plays major role in the circulatory, in the human body. Okay. But still the very important concept about this is about the blood group. Okay. So blood group of most persons are similar and most persons are dissimilar. What is the importance of blood groups? Why we have to check it? What is the necessity of that? Is it beneficial or is it not beneficial? We'll study about this. So to understand the different blood groups, so we'll know what are the blood groups here. Okay. So as we discussed earlier only, we have different blood groups in human beings. So related to these blood groups there are some terms. So one is antigen and antibodies. I think this blood antigen is a common word which nowadays it was used in media also related to COVID-19 and all. Okay. So I'll tell what is actually antigen. Okay. So these are protein substances present on the surface of RBC. These antigens are protein substance present on surface of RBC. Surface of RBC. Okay. The two antigens present in the blood of different people are A and B. So two antigens are A and B are there. Then what are antibodies? These are special protein molecules present in the plasma of cell. So these antibodies are the special protein molecules present in the plasma at all the time in a person, and the complementary antibodies. These are complementary. They are A and B. Okay. So these are the one which will protect us from disease causing germs, antibodies. Okay. Then depending on the combination of antigens present on the surface of RBC, what is the criteria for this blood group and all? One is combination of antigens present on the surface of RBC, and one more is antibodies present in the plasma. Based on this only we have different blood groups. Okay. And who did this actually? ABO blood group system. So we have ABO blood group system. Okay. Then, so the ABO blood group system was originally introduced by Karl Landsteiner in 1900. So scientist called Karl Landsteiner introduced this in the year 1900. According to this system, there are 4 different blood groups. According to this system, there are blood groups A, B, ABO and AB combined. Okay. So in the table 5.5 it is given clearly. Table 5.1 lists the different blood groups according to the ABO blood grouping. Okay. So you can open the textbook and check it out. So for blood group A, antigen A will be there, antigen B will be there, and donor. See, what is actually donor? Suppose a person is having blood group A, who can give the blood to him? Who can donate the blood? So the group A, whoever is having A blood group and AB, they can donate. They are the donors. And suppose blood group of person is B, the antigen of on RB surface is B, the antibody is A, small a. So these who will donate? Who are the donors for this group? So for this B group, the person who is having B can give blood, and AB can give the blood. Okay. Then one more is O. We'll try to O. Okay. So antigens, there are no antigens in the what? Blood group of person who is having O. Then antibody A and antibody B. So there are two antibodies A and B. Then who can donate for this? So for this, anyone. A can be donor, B can be donor, AB can be donor, O can be donor. Okay. Then AB. See, in this antigen A, antigen B both are there, but antibodies are not there. So donor for this is AB. For AB can give. Okay, we'll go through it clearly. A person with blood group O is called universal donor. See, universal donor means this person who is having O blood group can give his blood, can donate his blood to all the persons, whether it is A or is B group or is AB group, because the blood can be given to a recipient of any blood group. Why is called universal donor? O is called universal donor because this O blood group person can donate his blood to anyone. Okay. A person with the blood group AB can receive blood from a donor of any blood group. See, if a person is having AB blood group, he is universal donor and AB is called universal receiver. Okay. You got a recipient. Why? The process of transferring blood from a donor to a recipient of a compatible blood group is called blood transfusion. This is most commonly done. Okay. Now we'll see the remaining part. See. So process of transferring of blood from whom? Blood from donor to the recipient is called blood transfusion. Is called blood transfusion. Blood transfusion. Okay, now transfusions are required in certain medical conditions. It is not like wherever you want you can cut the or put the pin and start giving donating blood. No, this is done in a certain medical conditions for replacing the lost blood group during emergency situation. During emergency, there is particular systematically well organized place where he can receive in the blood during the emergency. Major surgeries. So emergencies include major surgeries. Okay. severe injuries, especially when during accidents, okay, and if the person is anemic, having anemia, okay, and cancer. So these are the some of the most specifically found situations wherever there is requirement of blood transfusion, and in a well planned and well equipped or well maintained medical condition. Okay. See, if the so what are, see, I told the blood transfusion is highly required in the conditions like major surgery, severe injuries during accidents especially, or if the person is anemic, or if the person is suffering from cancer. Okay. Now, if the transfused blood does not match with the blood of the recipient, this is very most important, because donor or recipient should match the blood group. Suppose you are donating, if your blood group is A, okay, and you can donate blood to A and AB. So in such condition, if your blood group A, you are having a blood group A, and a person or more is having blood group B, so this will not match. He cannot, or a person cannot donate the blood who is having different blood groups. Okay. Why? The antibodies of the recipient's blood react with antigens of RBCs. So there is a reaction between antigens and antigens. The antibodies of recipient's blood. So whoever is receiving, okay, whoever is recipient, what? Antibodies of recipient's blood react with antigens of RBC. So they will react. When they will react, then there is what? Clumping of blood. This leads to clumping, means clot. So blood will clot if persons are having different blood groups, and if the antigens and antibodies do not match with each other. So this clumping can be fatal, means it may lead to death also if different blood groups person donate or receive the blood. It can lead to fatal. It can be fatal as it can clog blood vessels. So it will block. Blood vessels will get clogged. When it is clogged, what happens? The blood group, the blood will become hard in nature. Okay. And that leads to stoppage of flow of blood. So this will lead to stoppage of flow of blood. So in this way, this concept will be clear if you read textbook, try to understand it and write and practice. So in this way, we will continue the class in next session. Thank you. Have a nice day.